So, in this video, I will speak about race mixing and how it is affecting humanity. Of course, some people will say, well, mestizo perspective, you are a mixed. Why are you being hypocrite right now? But listen first. Um, I don't hate mixed people because it's something that the born could not control that, right? He was just born. Uh, he was um, fert- fertilized in the egg of the woman from probably another race, or I don't know. It's something that the newborn couldn't control. Um, but yeah, race mixing actually is really bad for humanity, and this is the reasons why. If you go to Google, you will find out if you place race mixing is wrong. I struggle to not to find um, evidence that race mixing is wrong. Instead, I just found out bullshit propaganda about how race mixing is good, which is bullshit, and I will tell you right now. Let's say that an European woman mixes with an African man. They have this tan baby. Now, the problem with this baby is that he won't know, or he will struggle to know his identity, his true self, the ancestor awakening in him. It is gonna be quite troubling for him. So, also besides that problem, the problem will be that he will not resist too much of the cold weathers, like Europeans unmixed resist cold weathers, as well as Africans do resist hot weathers. But since that baby is mixed with an European, he cannot resist that hot weathers like his father naturally can't. Um, and that's the problem. You lose advantages for your natural habitat. For example, me, I have Aztec blood and also French and Spanish blood, and I do struggle fucking a lot with the heat. My Aztec ancestors uh, didn't quite struggle with the heat that in Mexico they have. They are perfectly fine over there. They resist heat. The unmixed Aztec. I believe there are really small tribes out there, not Aztec warriors, right? But indigenous uh, Americans or Mesoamericans, like I call it. So I cannot resist heat like my Aztec ancestors. I can resist, however, cold weathers, and I prefer cold weathers. However, I cannot resist the same amount of coldness as my European ancestors can. I cannot probably live in Norway in the winter, or not live in Alaska, or even Russia, because if it's too cold, I'm gonna fucking freeze and fucking die. As well as if it's too hot, I'm gonna fucking die as well. So I live, let's say, I live in North America, but in a area where there's not much heat, but as well as not much coldness. So in the winters, I believe last year's winter was minus 10 degrees, the max, and I couldn't go out because I would fucking freeze. And I used to resist like uh, let's say 10 degrees in the winter max with, yes, wearing a shirt, so you can go out like that. uh, for the heat I can only resist, or the summer I can only resist probably 70 degrees. Above that, I'm fucking struggling with a heat stroke, and it's true. I struggle a lot with heat. So that's um, the two main problems with race mixing. You lose the advantage to resist the struggles of your natural habitat, and also problems with finding who you are, finding yourself. Uh, so race mixing is wrong, uh, but something that, of course, we newborns, the new breed, couldn't control. And well, here we are, right? And let's see where it takes us. Well, it will be all for today, and please procreate with your own race. Europeans with Europeans, mestizos with mestizos, Africans with Africans, Asians with Asians. You get it. Stay true to your tribe, and see you guys later.